Hello and welcome to What's Carol Cooking. Today we are going to be making another edible treat for Christmas, which you can give as a gift or obviously eat yourself at home with family and friends who come and pop in and visit. So I would say growing up, when I first tried a Christmas fruit mince pie, I was really disappointed, and I think I was disappointed because I was expecting a meat pie. Anyway, probably about 8 or 9 years ago, a colleague of mine made some Christmas mince pies and brought them into work, and they were delicious. Anyway, I begged her for the recipe. She gave it to me. I've made some modifications over the years, but today I will show you how to make this delicious Christmas fruit mince pie that you can give to family and friends. It is best to make the fruit mince mix 2 days before you actually make the actual pie, but the longer you can keep it in the fridge, the better the flavors will blend. So for the purpose of this video, I'm making it 2 days ahead of when I'm actually going to make the mince pies. So I'm going to take you through the ingredients first, and then I will do the mixing. So we have 1 cup of raisins, 1 cup of dried currants, 1 cup of sultanas, 2 dried pineapple rings, and 4 pieces of crystallized ginger. We've got 2 tablespoons of glacier cherries, 1/4 cup of blanched almonds, 1/2 cup of brown sugar, 1/4 cup of orange juice, 1/4 cup of rum, 1/2 teaspoon of mixed spice, 50 grams of melted butter, and finally 2 apples peeled and grated. So I'm going to coarsely chop all the dried fruit and the nuts, and then I'm going to place them into this bowl, and then we're going to add the rest of the ingredients. Now that I've given it a really good stir, I'm going to cover it with some cling wrap, and then that will go into the fridge for 2 days. I will give it a stir every day, just one good stir, so that all the flavors blend. So the fruit mince mix has been in the fridge for 2 days, and yesterday I gave it a bit of a stir. It smells really good. And so we've got some friends coming around to do a gift exchange tonight, so I'm going to make a few of these. I won't be using all of the mixture. I'm going to put it back into the fridge. So I've preheated the oven to 200 degrees Celsius, and now I'm going to put this together. So we're going to flour a clean surface, and then I'm going to take my store-bought puff pastry and pop it on. Then we're going to cut this into 9 squares. I'm going to take a teaspoon of the mixture, put in the middle, maybe a little bit more than a teaspoon, and take some egg wash and wash the edges. Then I'm going to bring it all together like a little parcel. Okay, tap it down, make sure it's all sealed. Tap it down, and I'm going to pop it onto some paper. Give it a egg wash again, and then cut 2 slices in there so that it can breathe when it's in the oven. So we'll do that with all the sheets of paper. Now that I've cut the little parcels, I'm going to sprinkle some sugar over. It is Christmas after all. Just sprinkle that on. You can use white or brown sugar, whichever you prefer. I'm using white for this batch. And now that the sugar is done, I'm going to bake it in the oven at 180 degrees Celsius for about 15 to 20 minutes until it is beautiful golden brown. So I poured myself a glass of Pinot Noir to taste the delicious looking fruit mince pie. So let's see what it tastes like. Oh, so good. And taste the flavors, the sultanas, the nuts, the raisins. A little bit of rum taste in that, which is really good. So, highly recommend the fruit mince pie, and really, it is so delicious. Well, cheers, and please remember to like and subscribe.